How's it, guys? I'm out here bright and early. Got a nice little wood session out before the beach gets crowded. Hopefully we catch some dinner. Before we go into anything, I wanna say I hope everybody's doing well with COVID. I know COVID is fucking up a lot of lives. It's making things really hard. So let's stick together. Cool. Help each other out. And hopefully this will pass the deadline. So question on thinking about this morning is how to catch more fish. What can you do to catch more fish? And I thought about a lot of stuff. First thing is, like, to me, is like, you gotta go. You gotta go fishing. You're not gonna get shit. You gotta go get your lines out in the water and make the effort. Like me, I'm pretty relentless. Whenever I get a chance, I'm out there. Even if it's for just, a couple hours, I'm out there. Cause I love to fish or dive, or just be in the water. So yeah, the more times you go, the more fish you can catch, because you get bit in the water. Now, with that being said, when you go fish, it's important to use the right size terminal tackle for what you're targeting. Like, I'm not gonna go out there on this pole and throw out a trolling rig trying to hook small pupils. Or if I'm on a boat, I'm not gonna be throwing out my whipping set up while I'm trolling for ahis. Those are huge exaggerations, but kind of get the gist of what I'm saying. You want to use the correct size terminal tackle for what you're using. You can troubleshoot, say you're not getting a lot of bites, nothing like bites your line, can't leave me no more fish. Or maybe your line too big, maybe your hook's too big, maybe you gotta drop your line size down or drop your hook size. Sometimes if I'm getting bites but they're not hooking up, drop my hook size and suddenly I start lifting, guys. It's always fun to go out and play with lighter tackle. I feel that with lighter tackle you'll always get way more action. A lot of times it's not fish you want to keep or can keep legally, but you will get more bites. I'm still waiting for a fucking bite. And sometimes, the one bite, I get plenty days where I whitewash. But I found that if I keep on going and being persistent, I've caught way more fish. Another thing too is the spots you choose to fish. I'm not saying, if you go here, you're not gonna catch nothing. I think wherever you go, you got a chance. I think there's certain spots you have a higher chance of catching fish than in other spots. I like fishing sandy areas. I like fishing fingers in the reef where there's a lot of channels. I like fishing drop-offs, places with really nice structure. And you kind of gotta go and find these spots for yourself. Nobody's gonna really give you spots. Like, I physically drive around the island and I scope out areas that look promising to fish, and I try to fish them. I use Google Maps. Google Maps is an awesome tool. You can see the topography of the reef before you even physically go there. You can kind of plan your trip around Google Maps satellite images. I've learned a bunch of new spots just by doing that. Technology is so great nowadays. Let me check my grub real fast. But yeah, those are things you can start doing right now to catch more fish. I don't think there's any real big secret to fishing. I think it's just you get what you put in your effort for. If you go out there once or twice thinking you can catch all the fish in the world, some guys they get lucky. I'm not gonna deny that, but a lot of us who put in work. I mean, we out here. Not really grinding because it's good fun, but we out here. And then we take the time to learn, ask questions from guys, increase our knowledge base. Whenever we talk about fishing with somebody, I soak up whatever they say, man. I tell you that, because I like catching more fish. We all like catching more fish. Anyway, sun's starting to peak up. Hopefully you get on bite pretty soon. Keep you guys posted if I hook up anything. Alright. Stay safe, my brothers. Allah.